Not. Is that better? Is that whatever? Keeps cutting on me. Stop, dude. It's like a fight every day. It's just like, can you hear me now? You can hear me. Cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah, no. I don't know. It sucks. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Welcome to Lab After Dark. The 200th episode. We're flying right by. 200. Tomorrow on the Lab, 7 p.m. Pacific specific time, 10 p.m. East Coast. I will have Dr. Gary Riccado as my guest. We are going to talk about a lot of things. Maybe let you ask some questions. So that'll be scheduled tonight. Make sure to hit the reminder if you're going to be interested in that at all. It'll be right after the interview room. We go in tandem because we love each other. All of us. We let our love light shine. Dr. Gary, from a little podcast you may know called The Witness Box. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may not have heard of it. Or who knows? Maybe. I know you've heard of it. I married Dr. Gary yesterday. God. Ugh, me too, I tell you. Me too. I don't think I wouldn't marry him, but well, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe in another life. I don't know. I don't think I'm his type. We're off to a roaring start. So you can basically count on Dr. Gary not coming on the show tomorrow now, but that's okay. Now I need my hat. How's that? I mean, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, nah, he's not. Yeah, I don't know. I was just kidding. I'm not gay. We've had this conversation before, folks. You know that. You know that we've had this conversation, and I hate always going back to it, but I mean, sometimes it just needs to be said. You like this hat? It's a bad day to be Plymouth Rock, baby. It's a bad day to be a pilgrim. You know what I mean? It's a bad day to sign the Declaration of Independence. Josh, do you like the singer Nathaniel Rateliff? Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I do like him. Never heard that name, I don't think. I don't think I know him at all, but I like him. If he reminds me, if he reminds you of me, I'm into it. So yes. In sync, yeah. Thanks, Eric. Eric, what's up? I don't know if I would want to be married to a psychologist. That's pretty smart, actually. No, I wouldn't want to be either. It's okay. Or a guy. Maybe. A guy psychologist. That's going to be a tough stretch. You know. I mean, it's just not, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why I'm still talking about that. I caused sort of anyway, this is the 200th episode of Lab After Dark, and we will go from 200 to 201, like it's nothing. And then the sky's the limit, okay? So congratulations to all you folks. Melly, thank you for gifting a Lab After Dark membership. You're very kind. And let's see here. Thank you, little dove. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you. I wear it well. Even if I wore it bad, I'd probably wear it. But, I mean, I do appreciate it. It's a stylish hat, you know. It's Yeezy season. Melly going up for it again. It's very kind. Southern-ish, also a member for 1 month. Very cool. So anyway, I think I caused some shit or stuff, some stiznuf today, with my post over on the lab. And, I want to be as blunt and as honest and as upfront as I possibly can be, because I think that that's what this situation calls for. And, you know, whether you guys realize it or not, and I'll bring it up here. How I feel like I do have a responsibility to the people that subscribe to my show, that listen to my show, that value my opinion. If you don't value my opinion, that's totally fine. I understand it. Like, it makes sense. If you don't, I wouldn't be offended by it at all. And I'm not usually outspoken about these kinds of things. But, you know, I'm really struggling with this one a lot. And it's been bothering me a lot. And I wish that it didn't. However, it does. And I'll go ahead and read it for you. Do a little picture in picture here. Well, hey, the hell? Okay, well, that's way too big. And still too big. And still. Yeah, well, okay, so Eric says the post seemed a bit cryptic. Okay, well, first of all, let me just read this to you, okay? I feel a sense of responsibility here and would like to speak up about it. There are wolves in sheep's clothing that they have thrown their hat in the Sebastian Rogers case. I'm not here to bash, only to warn. Do not fall for this. If you respect my opinion at all, you will avoid this stuff at all costs. I see some very good people being deceived and led by their caring hearts. He's not who he says he is. Now, I get it. Now, there are people that say, well, that's cryptic. It's not, because, look, people were asking and in the chat who I was talking about, or in the comments who I was talking about. And I very much answered every single person that asked. I was talking about Nick the Hat. There was nothing cryptic about this. Nothing. I am not particularly... This one seemed to bother me the most. I don't really care about Dog the Bounty Hunter. I know that Dog the Bounty Hunter brings awareness. I know that. I know he brings awareness to the situation. And, you know, I noticed that on a bunch of different websites, you know, Yahoo, AOL, New York Post, they're like, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Got it. But the people that ask me, what do I think of that person? I don't find anything good about it. And I also, I feel a sense of mental instability or whatever. Just, you know, I listened to a little bit of what's going on. I'm baffled, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to, it doesn't matter who asks me to do what or say what or feel a certain way. If somebody asks me, I'm going to give my honest opinion. And a lot of people ask me, and then I was watching it and I saw a lot of people that follow my channel in there, you know, cheering for this guy. And, you know, and the reason that is because they're good, caring people. Not everybody, just because they say they're going to go look for a missing kid or that, you know, they're all in on this. I listened to some of his rhetoric. I mean, it's asinine. It's crazy. It didn't make any sense. None. None at all. So, look, all you got to do, and I don't want to do it. I don't really feel like doing it for you. But if you just go ahead and Google Nick the Hat, feel free to do it. That's it. Just Google his name. And feel however you want to after that. But I'm telling you, it's not good. All right. I mean, it's just, all you got to do is Google it, folks. And that's what I'm telling you to do. Now, I wasn't being cryptic. There were a lot of people that said, well, I don't understand what you're talking about. It's worse than that. But just Google it. Just Google it. Because it's very specific. It's a very specific type of criminal. It's not just your run-of-the-mill, normal, whatever. I mean, we are talking about somebody who has forged government documents. I mean, it's a lot. Make Me Laugh says, and no, he does not work side with the FBI. I mean, that's just none of that shit's true. It's just not true. It's all fake. It's fake. It's phony. Yeah, one quick Wikipedia look. Did anybody Google him? Just by happenstance? Did anybody do that when I asked you to? Because it doesn't take long. It's not a deep dive. And I know what I'm talking about. I do. And I'm not going to just I'm not just going to say something just to say it. All right. That's not what I'm doing. So I didn't mean to cause a crap storm or anything like that. I just, this one I can't look past. I don't know exactly whose idea this was to get Nick and Dog. And once again, I want to say, somebody said that, let me put up the highlighted chat here. It's a bad day to be highlighted chat. Because I really, hold on. Where are we at? Where's the highlighted chat? Come on, baby. No, you do not have to look him up by his real name. And this isn't one of those things where everybody calls everybody a scammer on YouTube or a fraud or whatever, because that's what everybody does. This person's a scammer, this person's a fraud, this person's a racist, this person's this. And most of it's opinion, and most people don't know the entire story. I'll tell you the entire story. We're talking convictions. We're talking prison time. I don't co-sign this. Not that anybody's asking me to. But when I get asked about this over and over, and I'm trying to just stay out of it and then I go and watch this unhinged shit, and then I see some people that I care about a lot egging this on, not egging it on, but look, I mean, people want answers and they'll take them from anybody a lot of the time. I don't know why my highlighted chat's not working. really, jeez, it's really upsetting, to be honest. See, that's not working. Oh, God. This is pissing me off. All right, dude. Come on. Help me out. Come on. Help me out. I don't know. It's very much interrupting my show. And my flow. My show and my flow. I want to put the friggin' things up on the... I just can't, like, I don't get what the deal here is. What's the deal? All right, let me make this a little... Okay. See if that helps. Sorry for... Doesn't look like it helped at all. God. I hate Streamlabs sometimes. Give me a second. Yeah, I actually... No, I do think he's working with Dog the Bounty Hunter. I really, yeah. I know he is. I know he is. It's... Normally I wouldn't, like, care, but people are really falling for it, you know, and I've really just tried to watch from the sidelines with this case and watch all these people just regurgitate the same stuff over and over. And, you know, Seth this, Chris that, Katie this. Katie's a drunk, Chris is a meanie, and Seth was or wasn't at work, you know. You just hear all that kind of stuff. Does this guy, the hat, have a link? I don't know. I'm sure he does. It's not going in my chat. I just won't do it. I'm sure you can find it. No, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to promote this guy. I'm telling you to stay away. I'm not telling you. I'm giving you the best warning that I can. What you do with that, do whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It really, as long as I've told you what I think. How do I do this? This is really... Where is it? Spin the wheel, chat box. Okay, the chat box is up there. Browser source? I don't think that's it. Is it? Let me see. Bad day to be a browser source. Add source. Highlighted chat. Oh, there it goes. Oh my God, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. That was a little intense. Very happy. I'm proud of myself. On the fly, dude. I did it. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Nicholas the Hat. Because I did it. It's like a little kid. I did it. I really did too. All right, it's just look, I'm not a perfect person. I'll never claim to be a perfect person, but geez, dude, you know, come on. It's just too much. I mean, this is, to me, for me personally, it's a bridge too far. That's it. So that's why I said something. And I wasn't cryptic about it. And I wasn't being nice about it. People say that, like, yeah, Josh is nice. I'm really not that nice. Like, I'm not. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. If I feel a certain way about something, I'm going to say it. I support Seth in the search for his son. No question. I also would support Chris and Katie. I just don't ever have any real contact. I've talked to Chris a couple of times, but they're not asking me anything. It's fine. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Tony. I'm ambivalent. I think a lot of the Tony hate is a lot more so for content. But look, you can feel however you want. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. Somehow I sort of understand why Seth, likes him. I don't think Seth has a lot of people in his corner. And I think, mistakes have been made along the way. And a lot of mistakes have been made along the way. Relationships severed that probably shouldn't have. But, we can get past that. I mean, that's just personally what I think. Because there's just a whole lot of, I don't know, team this, team that. I mean, the team thing is a little nuts. But to be honest with you, I do feel like a lot of the Tony bashing is for content. I really do. You can not like the guy, not like his personality. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you at all. Ever about that stuff. Because you're allowed to. I'm not necessarily. It's just not that I'm not nice about it, but at the same time, I still feel the same way that I felt. I feel the same way about the case when I first started covering it. And by the way, and I'll tell you this, I'm not bragging or anything about this. I was one of the first 2 or 3 people to cover it, if not the second. I wasn't the first. Trevor was the first. I think I was the second, and I think Pascal or what you picked up on it after that. And then it went gangbusters. Okay, so TikTok Tony, content background as a tragedy chasing pimp and in no way a PR guy, in my opinion, a total con. That's your opinion. It's totally cool. You're allowed to feel that way. I'm not sticking up for anybody, and I don't want anybody, to stick up for me. I'm just saying I have less of a problem than most people with that situation. But Nick the Hat, to me, is a big problem. Like a really big, legit problem that is going to be a major issue at some point, if not already. It will come back, jaws a snapping, bite everybody in the ass, turn on them, whatever. It's all about the content. And then people will say, well, he's putting up 25. That kiss my ass. No, a pledge is not the same. A pledge is not the same. Now, if he puts this money in escrow somewhere, I'm fine with that. Okay, there you go. There's a real reward. It's not a real reward. I don't care what anybody says. It's not. It's not a real reward. If it's a real reward and not a pledge, you know, people pledge stuff all the time. I'll tell you, well, in this case, it's a maybe not. And there's going to be people that get mad at me about this. I don't care. I'm sure I'll be mad at you too. The thing about people not liking me is I've never really been that fond of anybody that didn't like me. I don't think there was ever one person that'd be like, well, I don't really like him. And I'll be like, yeah, I don't really think the world of you either. You know what I mean? I don't really think the world of you either. Sharon. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Thanks for being just you. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you for your donation. Amber Heard pledged. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's always a pledge. It's a promissory note, an IOU. You know what it reminds me of? Remember Dumb and Dumber? When they found that briefcase with like $1 million in it or whatever it was. And like at the end of the movie, the guy gets the briefcase back and he opens it up and there's all these IOUs in the briefcase, and like the guy's going through them one by one, and he goes he says that there's when he bought the Lamborghini, and he's like looking through, he's like $250,000. He's like, you're gonna want to hold on to that one. Oh, we're good for it all. We're good for it all. Okay. All right. I don't believe anybody, like, unless it's like a business owner, like, you know, like the town business owners, unless it's somebody like that like writes a check or puts it into escrow or whatever. But that to me, if it goes into escrow, then you're kind of putting your money where your mouth is. Because if somebody does happen to find Sebastian, well, there's the money. Not only did I pledge it, I put it where a third party can dish it out. And if it doesn't happen, then you get your money back. I mean, you know. But it's semantics. It's game. Yeah, look, if Warren Buffett, excuse me, like if Warren Buffett offered that, then you'd be like, well, yeah, the money's there. Not somebody who just got out of prison not that long ago, was on probation still. And I think Betty even says he owes her $400. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's not a good look. Betty's like, you owe me $400, mother effer. And Betty, by the way, I did see Betty in my chat the other night, and after I did my live, she went live and she was talking about some of the stuff that I was talking about, and she was like complaining that she had to wait 20 minutes to chat because she doesn't subscribe to me, which really actually hurt my feelings a little bit, and that kind of hurt deep down. You don't subscribe to me? Really? Shit. I subscribe to you. Obviously, we're not operating on the same level of mutual respect. I mean, come on. Rules are rules, all right? You got to wait 20 minutes. If you don't subscribe, well, sorry. You know what I mean? You're going to have to do me like that. You have to do me like that. I don't subscribe to him. God. Naughty. I don't subscribe to him. I mean, I felt like that was kind of a shot. But I mean, I'm not as offended as I am. I'm not as offended as I am hurt. I'm not hurt. It's fine. I found it interesting. I would never. Yeah, you have to wait 20 minutes. That's the rules. Everybody knows the rules. You gotta wait 20 minutes. No, like I said, it's like, damn, bro. I was in the Labs chat. I had to wait 20 minutes because I do not subscribe to him. Oh, really? That is rough. That's just rough. Dog chimed in to promote his book. He wrote a book? All I ever remember, I remember watching Dog the Bounty Hunter, and they seem to always have problems catching their own bales. It's just like, you have to wait 5 days in her chat? Do you really? Are you for real? Are you serious? Come on. 20 minutes? Now I don't feel bad one bit. Shit. You kidding me? It's messed up, dude. 5 days? What was it that he said? I just remember watching Dog be a bounty hunter. Bounty hunting and searching for lost kids are, I think, probably different. 5 days for real? Damn. She did that for the trolls. That's what I did. 20 minutes. I may need to up my wait time for real. Josh, in my opinion, is one of the number one YouTube true crime creators because you use your brain. Well, that's very kind of you to say. I appreciate you saying that. Dude, you can make people wait 10 years. No joke. Like if I changed it right now, like I could, I'll show you. I'm not going to, but nobody would be able to chat. I just didn't know people do that. Let's see here. Customization. Wait. I'm going to customize it. Let's do. So yeah, you can do years and you can do like, I think 60 years is the max. So you can wait 60 years. So if you subscribed during the Cold War era, you'd right about now you'd be able to sort of maybe be able to chat eventually. Cold War, fall of the USSR, things like that. So, Yeah, Jovi's right. I mean, who's got that kind of time? But that's true. You can do that. But 5 days is extreme. But I'll tell you this: if I was if I was a troll, like a hardcore troll, I'd wait those 5 days and I would make it count. I'm not saying that that's what you should do. And it's not necessarily with her either, but I'm telling you, I would make it count. 5 days, I could do that standing on my head. 5 days, nothing. That's nothing. Oh, I'd make it count. You bet. The longer you make me wait, the more pissed off and I'm coming full-fledged. I don't know what I'd do, but I would have 5 days to think about it, and I'd come up with a fantastic plan, and I'd execute that plan flawlessly, and I'd get blocked, start another account, wait another 5 days, and do it again.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Do it again. You know, just don't you dare. Don't you dare. I can make accounts all day. I got 5 days. I got 5 days. Not doing anything. I could do anything else. Wait 5 days. Set an alarm on your iPhone or the kitchen buzzer. I don't know. TV. Oh, 5 days is up. Okay. Time to do my thing. All right. So then you go. Tick, 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 tick. What was that? What the hell was that? Did anybody else see that? Did anybody else see that? Maybe not. There was like a thumbs up. What did I do? How did I do that? What was that? Hey, what the hell? Stupid mic isn't working. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? What the hell's going on? Make a heart. Whatever. Can you hear me better now? Stupid microphones. Stupid ass microphone. Stupid. Golly. Just total chaos right here. Just total chaos. What's going on here? Come on, dude. Not in front of my friends. Fudge. All right, here we go. And get that on there. Filter. I have to have a pop filter because I do. Oh, say. Okay, does that sound better? Probably not. Microphone. Hello? Hello? Hi. All right, whatever. This thing keeps cutting out. Can't help that. Yeah, I'd wait 5 days. 5 days is nothing, dude. 5 days is nothing. 20 minutes is nothing. But, she didn't have to do me dirty. I'm not saying she did me dirty, but, it was a little, yeah. You don't subscribe? Okay, that's fine. I didn't ask you to be a member. I didn't ask for a donation, but you can subscribe. What? How do you know that I'm live if you don't subscribe? You know what I mean? How do you know? I better be careful. She'll get up tomorrow and be all pissed off at me. That mother effer, that fat boy, don't talk about me like that. I'm, you can see it already. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do need it. I don't need it. Definitely not. So, anyway, back to Nick the Prick. Yeah, all you got to do is Google the guy. I mean, I don't know whose idea. I don't know. If that's Dog's guy, whatever. Because to me, that ain't good. Thank you. You're not making fun of me. Scout's honor. Yeah, I got you. I heard you. Loud and clear. I heard you. Not nice. Scout's on. This isn't a scout hat. This is good stuff, Is there glitching? Oh no. Oh no. There's glitching and popping. For real? Why do you want her company so much? Whose company? Whose company? Why do you want her company so much? Who are we talking about? I don't want any. I mean, company. Whose company do I need? I don't want her company. Did I ever say that? Did I say that I wanted her company? If I did say that, I didn't mean it. It wasn't true. But no, I don't want her company. It's fine, I do want Jesus' company though. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Ali and Z, I mean, you can't jump around like that. You can't say, hey, why do you want their company so bad? And then say nice hat. Now, I appreciate the nice hat. Eric says, in my opinion, say what you will about JLR. I'm not going to say anything about him, but it's fine. It seems everyone surrounding this case is quiet, including Seth. Tony is white noise. He may be, but I mean, I get it. Yeah, I don't want her company. I don't think so. Want her company. Jeez. Ronell has the flu. My son has the flu. That's a problem. Josh, who brought Nick and Dog on? I don't know. I think Dog was asked to come on. And somehow Nick the Hat is involved. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Oh, Canadian Mama Bear knows. Yeah, I know. He would do that. And then like the balloons and stuff. How do you do this though? 5, 7, 13. Heart. Boing. Boing, boing. Cha-cha-cha. It's not working, dude. It sucks. Sean, yeah. Sean. Wait a minute. I don't know. I really don't know. It's not working. It's getting embarrassing. Thank you, Eric. You're my number one too, dog. Appreciate you. No heart with no hands. I don't know. I don't get it. Nah, I didn't. Nor would I ever. I think so. I mean, it's Nick something. It's Nick something. I don't know. That's what he's known for on the internet. I think. You know what? I don't care. Like I give a shit. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. I don't care. Okay, well, that's good. It's beautiful. It's great. Nick the Hat gets 2 to 4 years in jail for a fake racist email. I don't know what that means. The former editor-in-chief of online news site, your content was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in a state prison Wednesday for creating a fake racist email that he attributed to the Delaware County Adult Probation and Parole Supervisor in a debunked 2009 story. That's nice. Here, let me see if I can. Transform. Fit the screen. Okay, here we go. All right. It's a bad day to be a news article. Nicholas Tisma Hatzifasothia was convicted last month on 2 counts each of forgery, identity theft, 3 counts of unsworn falsifications to authority, 1 count of tampering with public records or information following a jury trial before court. Common plea judge John Capuzzi. A second trial, because that's what you want. That's what you want. This is the kind of person you want. Gray Hughes. I don't think so. He wouldn't dare. A second trial for allegedly possessing a taser given to him by a Chester police officer. The frick? The case against Hadiznada began May 25th, 2019, when YC News posted a story with the image of a perpetrated 2015 email that included racist language. Portions of the email, such as copied email addresses, had been redacted, but the image still included a signature line from probation and parole supervisor Jeff. Roney. His name's not Jeff Roney. It's Nick the Hat. The publication of the bogus email caused a furor in local government and prompted. Sorry, I don't read so good. Government and prompted a news conference on the county courthouse steps by elected officials demanding an investigation. It's like, bro, it's too much. He made it look like it came from the parole officer. Jeez. All right. So, falsifying falsifying official court documents. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like, am I supposed to say, yeah? I mean, that's some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know what you know what? Covering so many different stories or just in general, just reading stuff. Like I'm tired of having to pronounce people's last names properly. Like if it's an easy one, like, I don't know, Ford or Brown or Consuelos or I don't know, anything sort of kind of along those lines, I'm not gonna learn somebody's long ass shitty last name. I'm just not. I'm done trying to. It's just not gonna happen. Man, check that out. That's kind of cool. Double chats. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't want to pronounce it right. I want to pronounce it wrong. I'm allowed to do that. I don't read so good, and I'm not gonna be upset about not pronouncing a last name right. That is not a last name. That's not a last name that I know, like I know about. You know what I mean? It's not really for me. I think he got in trouble for something else too. I'm trying to think. I think he also pretended to be like a producer from the Today Show or something like that. Yeah, Nick the Hat makes sense. I mean, Nick the Shit, Nick the Dick, Nick the Prick, Not So Slick Nick. I went to prison for falsifying shit, Nick. Things like that. I mean, that stuff like that. I don't know. Nick the I don't know what the I'm talking about hat. Yeah, I'm sure I could come up with some more stuff. Not it, Nick. That's a good one. Not lit, Nick. Not it, Nick. Not lit, Nick. Not lit, lick. Not lit, Nick is a good one. I think we should change his name. Nick the Hat is a good name. That's the problem. What I mean by that, like that's a pretty good, nickname. But you can't give yourself a nickname, okay? Because like Nick the Hat, that's a good nickname. That's a good one. Why? No, I don't want to. I don't want to let it go. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not letting anything go. Never. I'm a hoarder. Okay. I joined the Army as a petty officer, and that's the ranking I will always be. Nick the douche, Nick the hack, Nick the crap. Yeah, we could do that forever. I'm just saying that. Yeah, the Good Morning America producer. I didn't join the Army. I'm just saying, if I did join the Army, I would be Petty Officer Josh at your service. At your service, folks. Let's see. But I'm going to let that go. Something else. Oh, geez, Miss Justice. All right. Well, that was. I have to talk about him. I wrote an entire little thingy about him today. I don't want to change the subject. This is the subject. I'm explaining myself. What do you want me? All right. You get to pick. What do you want me to talk? Honestly, I'm dead serious. I'm not being mean. I'm not being a jerk. Tell me what you want me to talk about. I'll talk about it. Please. No, don't just let's go. Let's hear it. What is it that you want me to talk about? And I will talk about it. I promise. The show's for you. You're killing my show with the silence, Killing me softly with his love. Killing me softly with his love to a whole life with his words. No, I want to talk about what she wants me to talk about first. I got to do it. Killing me softly with his song. Bow, 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 bow. Waiting for my segment producer to get back to me. Just wait. I'm just waiting. I'm petty. What was the info you bring us a few weeks ago? Still bringing that. But I'm going to bring Mary on with me. Yeah, yeah, great. I hope he does. I hope he does try and find him. He said the same thing. He said the same thing about Gabby Petito, and he gave up on that too. No click, Nick. I mean, we got dead air, folks. We got dead air. Nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, well, I mean, let's see. I get it. I'm just, if there's something that needs to be discussed that I'm missing, I want to talk about that. Like I said, the show's for you. I think that McDonough went on Court TV and talked about it with Vin. Talk about maps. No, I don't want to do that. What I want to talk about is, that's true, pretty officer. More like petty. I like that. Ass hat. Nick the ass hat. I mean, it's just problem. I don't think so. I think I'm all right. I did catch a gnarly cold though. No, you didn't. No, I don't think. I don't think that Chris knows who that is. Here for Petty. Well, then you come to the right place. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so what happened? I mean, is my segment producer gone? Can I get back to what I was talking about? Begs me to change the subject and takes off. What the frig is that? I was saying this one's for you. This bud's for you. What the hell happened there? Sucks. Yeah, good to see you too, Peg. I don't know. Did she get timed out? Or I thought her comment got deleted. Oh, she got timed out. Why was I waiting here so long? It's like, I just thought her comment got deleted. I didn't think she got timed out. All right. We had a little miscommunication there, folks. I apologize to everybody. Back to Nick the Dick. Racist. Even. So it was like he was trying to get somebody fired, it sounds like. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I was wondering like what was taking so long. I didn't know I didn't see that she got timed down. I didn't see it. Oh no, I'm not mad at you. I just could have given me a heads up about the timeout though. Just that's it. It's all good though. Nick should lick lint. Yikes. What's up, Nissa? Still voting for me for the shittiest YouTuber on John Davis's show? No, Amy, look, all mods have, I mean, technically, not technically, but I was playing a little bit. I just, you know, yeah. Just let me know because I wasted a little bit of time here. However, we're on union time, so no one cares. Okay, back to the hat. I'm staying on track. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at the title. This is the Daily Times. Oh, really? Son of a... I don't want to give you my email address because you scare me. Damn. Then he was found guilty. Anyway, he went on a 3-day trial and then he was found guilty. Oh, I'll win. I mean, this is just like that's nice. Super good. Great. I mean, come on, man. Like, are we really? I wouldn't go within, I wouldn't go within 10 feet, 10 yards. It's too much. Nick the Hat. You didn't even spell Nick right. how's his name? I mean, they're just, okay. Well, I guess he spelled Nick right. N-I-C, N-I-K. Is that a real way to spell it? Yeah, I think there was a picture of him with Bill Cosby too. That's good. You know, you want to be associated with Bill Cosby. I mean, you know, maybe 30 years ago, maybe Bill Cosby. Nick, check this out. I saw this, dude. This is the best. You'll see Nick the Hat. Jello pudding. I saw a video of him hanging out with Bill. Maybe I can't find it now, but anyway, the pudding pops. You see. I love Jello pudding. Duh. I've lost my mind. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that, jeez. I used to like that guy too, like a lot. That was really upsetting for a lot of people. Those poor women. Now he's out of jail too. Yeah, I used to love the Cosby Show as a kid. I used to listen to his stand-up. He was funny. God, that was just a disappointment, man. He would just seem like the most wholesome dude. And we were all wrong. Well, at least I was. I mean, I didn't really think about it like that. Okay. Back to Nick. Spelled N-I-C or N-I-K. I'm just saying, the fact that I got to get Bill off the screen here. The fact that there are people that, I mean, in all honesty, okay, and I get it. There's a lot of people that don't like Tony. Okay, I got it. But Nick the Hat, does he need to be anywhere near any of this shit? The answer is no. Unequivocally not. And there's a lot of really shitty people out here that don't need to be around it, but he's probably the number one person. I mean, read that story. Heed my warning. Not just mine, many others. Let me see. Like a bridge over troubled water. Eddie Munster vibes. It's just like, I don't know, man. How could you trust anybody like that? I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, give him a chance or whatever. I mean, you know, look, ultimately it's not up to me, but I get asked about it. I get asked about him. They gave Ronnie went and got checked out. They gave him some anti-nausea and a little IV action, little saline. I don't know. Maybe if Ollie and Z would have told me what more to talk about, I'd have much more energy for this. But I don't. I just don't. I think this is a terrible idea. I don't have an opinion about Dog, the bounty hunter. I don't know anything really about him other than he got in trouble for saying the N-word a lot. And, but, you know, he did. That's true. I mean, that happened too. It's true. His own daughter, like he uninvited his daughter from the wedding, I think, because she was like dating a black dude or something. You remember those like leaked phone calls? Yeah, you know, I think Dolly left a comment on Dolly was one of the people, not there were a few. I'm fine with the attention. Got no problem with it. As long as it's not a sideshow unto itself. Let me see. Yeah, I mean there were people that were like, "Oh, don't be cryptic," or you know. Let me see. All right, who is not who they say they are? I'm lost, but hopefully it's okay. I hear you, Josh, over in the UK. Let's see here. Just say it. Nick is a goof, and it hurts Sebastian's case. Stop being nice. Hope you're doing good. I'm not being nice. Anybody who actually follows the case knows, and anybody who asks who I'm talking about, I said Nick the Hat. So, you know, that was the exchange. I didn't think it was like overly critical or anything, but you know, I go about things a little differently than people. You know, I'm not like hooga da booga da booga. That's just not me. It's not my. I could just tell you, you know. And then people would say, "Well, who are you talking about?" And then I'd tell them, hooga da booga. That was, but there were people that were like saying that. Let's see, no idea what's going on. I'm confused. Who are you talking about? Oh, I didn't reply to that person. Sorry. PJ, how come you won't say who it is? Nick the Hat, yes. Nick the Hat said it. I don't think the Cat in the Hat. I followed Nick. Not Tony. It's referring to Nick the Hat. Do dogs wear hats? Sometimes. Macho does. You're a good man, Josh. That's very kind. Thank you. I'm gonna like that one. I'm not, but thank you. What they're doing is cruel. I don't disagree. The $25,000 from Dog or the $20,000 from the other guy? I'm thinking how great it is after 6 months in a case. This is what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. The money is only a pledge. Mohawk Mom just carved them up. Carved them up. Josh, he's a fake. I must have missed something. Thank you, Josh. You're welcome. Duly noted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a shame. Louder for those in the back. Fake. Josh, who all are referring to? I didn't answer that one. Sorry. Oh, I trust you too. Pledge is not a donation. That's a good point. Let me go here. If it's secondhand, sounds too good to be true. Let me see. Hold on. Let me read that super chat. Hey. Then why doesn't Tony run Nick the Hat off? Seth and Tony and Dog were on band. Because I think that they want Dog involved, but for some reason, I don't know why Nick how he has hatched his wagon or his buggy to their wagon. I think they, I don't know what Dog can do. It brings publicity to the case, and that's not a bad thing. But like, Dog doesn't have any more resources than the FBI. Dog doesn't have more resources than the Secret Service. He doesn't even have more resources than the Sheriff's Department. He's got really cool Oakley sunglasses. His weave track is legit. And so on and so forth. But it's his hair is he's got the Indian tracks in it, when I used to watch that show, it used to piss me off, because they were in Hawaii, and when they would catch like a local, all of a sudden they would lose they would lose their like Texas accent, and then he would start going, well, we caught you, brah. We caught you, brah. On the other side of the island, brah. And you're just going, I felt cringy. It was a little cringy. It's like when, my grandma, we go to, like, I'll take her to a Mexican restaurant and she'll be like, can I get the fajitas? I'm like, just say fajita. No, they're fajitas. It's like, no, they're not. Could I get some more guacamole? And I'm like, Grandma, knock that shit off. I don't say that, but shoot, more guacamole, please. I hope she doesn't hear that. Somebody's going to send that to her. I know. I'm sure my aunt or somebody was like, did you hear what Josh said? He said that he said guacamole. Could I get some tortillas and guacamole? And I'm like, dude, it's not the time nor the place. ¿Quién es tu papi? It's Grandma. Stop. Cuff him. Here's a smoke, mahalo. Mahalo, bro. I used to hate that, dude. It used to make me uncomfortable. I'm way behind in your life. Yeah, me too, actually. But I was just hearing about Bullhorn Betty having to wait 20 minutes. That's the truth. Did you know that you have to be subscribed for? I did know that. We found that out. Absolutely. Nick's job is chief shitster. He's doing good at it. Yeah? Is that what we need? Is that what he needs? We need a shitster. Well, if he does, he shouldn't. And he shouldn't. I made that clear to him. I didn't hear back. So I'm probably not in his good graces anymore. And I'm fine with that. But, I got to be honest. I just told him. Flat out. Never heard back. Usually I do. Did not hear back. I told Tony the same thing. I did hear back from Tony. And I'm not going to go into the specifics, but he said he respected what I said, and that's it. But I did. I said that to Tony. Who's that? Brooks. Who? Crime Lines and Lies? I don't know. I have no idea. Did something happen? Oh. Oh. Yeah, he's doing all right. I talked to him the other day. That's a fact. I was like, Garth Brooks, Girth, yeah. But anyway, no, I never heard back from him, and it probably upset him, but it's all right. I'm I only have the best interest of finding his son and supporting him, and whoever's looking for him, just not him. Just not him. I don't have much an opinion of an opinion about Dog the Bounty Hunter. I think he makes headlines, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything that the FBI doesn't have, and it's just that's just the truth. But, if he brings in Sumner County doesn't want help. The FBI does not want people's help. And I get it. I get that Seth feels desperate and broken. And I have a lot of grace for that. I get it, And I remember when I would talk to him. Sometimes, I would talk to him on the phone, just privately, and I would start talking about my kids. And I just always I just felt so bad doing that. I just don't know what to say, And I care about I care about the people that surround him. And I just wish that I was able to help more, but I don't know what to do. I'm not there. I sympathize with him because I really do think that he is looking for a son. I mean, regardless of what people say, I feel like he is. I feel like he doesn't have anything to do with it. I just, don't you think that Chris and Katie would be trying to dump this all on him if they had any opportunity to? It's just, I don't think he has anything to do with it, man. You can think he's weird. You could think he's uncouth. You could think he's gullible, whatever. You think it doesn't, but come on, let's be real. Yeah, by the way that they don't, right. But I'm just saying they would dump it all on him if they could. They can't. It's not them being discreet or let's let the investigation play out. That is not what's happening. That's not what's happening. And I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I hear there are people saying, well, they paid for billboards and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they did. They might have. God bless them if they did. God bless them if they do. I hope so. But I don't know that. But I do know that it seems as though that Seth has made an effort. But this guy, Nick the Hat, and I'm telling you, Seth, if you're listening, please, brother, heed my warning. Please head for the hills with this. Tony Mathis, you know how I feel. And I'm not going to be quiet about this one because I don't trust it. I just don't. Golly. There's things I've been wrong about before. I'm not wrong about this. I'm really, really not. And I felt I had to say something. And like I said, I'm sure that Tony will be upset with me. I'm sure Seth will be upset with me. And but what am I going to do? It's fine. I had to say, I just can't. I mean, I'm pretty, I've been pretty invested in this case, meaning like emotionally. This is a case that's touched a lot of people's hearts, including mine. And I hate the fact that there's this young 15-year-old boy out there that like it's been missing for 7 months. And I do think that I don't know. I really don't. I just want I want it to end. I want Sebastian to be found happy and healthy and all this to go away. But it's not. It's not going away. And people will fire up live after live and just say, this or that or this or that. And it's just like, to what end, bro? What end? I mean, we're grasping at straws here. And like I said, the generating of headlines is good. I do believe that. I do. But you get those headlines without, Nick the Rat. I'm sure he ratted on somebody somewhere in prison for an extra top ramen pack, grilled cheese off the radiator and the boiler room, or whatever it is. I don't know. Hold on here. Anyway. Let me think. Great, I can't see him now. Hi, Pam. Anyway, let's see here. Sebastian's missing, and sadly, people are manipulating Seth. He thinks they're helping, but they're not. Yeah, I know. It's all good. All good. I know you're here all the time. I get what you were, I get it, but it is a topic that I feel very strongly that I had to talk about, that I at least had to discuss. And there it was, so it's all good. I didn't put you in timeout. I don't know who did. I would never do that. And there's so much of it, You're always welcome here. You're always cool. You're always cool. It's all good. But yeah, it was important. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for the donations, the gifted memberships, the re-ups on the memberships. You guys are spectacular. Like I said, it's a bad day to be a pilgrim. You know what I mean? I might just glue this thing to my head. Just hang out with it or something. But I have hair, kind of. I kind of have hair. It's not that great.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Wrong sound bite. Just whatever. Right? Yeah. I need a cowboy hat. Let me get me a cowboy hat, a big old belt buckle. Yeah. I'm going to get me a cowboy hat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Nice hanging out with you. I bet you guys have the most kick-ass cowboy hat. Cali Dome! Dr. Gary tomorrow, unless he cancels. He did. He'll be there. Seven Pacific. 10 Eastern. Dr. Gary. Bye. See you next time. Bye.
Here comes the man bun. Here comes the man bun. I'm trying to find a picture when I was a pup. Here comes the man bun. Here comes the man bun. I'm trying to find a picture when I was a pup. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you, Fabio? You know, it's hysterical. Well, the important part is you're an awesome person, and that's what's important. And the exterior really doesn't matter.